Hey guys, Dion here, and welcome back to another house build. So today we are building a modern kind of townhouse rental. So this property does work as a rental property in, I forget the world, but the vacation world. So you can place it down in there and get the option to make it a rental house. But other than that, you can't make it a rental house like in, say, Forgotten Hollow or uh, Oasis Springs that you can't like for those lots you can only make it residential if you want Sims to live in it. So yeah, I mean it's very versatile. You can either place it in the vacation world or and use it as that rental house, or you can just kind of keep it in any other um, world. The only downfall as putting into the vacation world is that since it is a forest space world, it does not blend in whatsoever because it's not like a cabin look. Like I did try to go very like I don't want to say modern because like the outside's not like a modern look, but that style tours with the influence of it. But yeah, like I said again, you can use it as the a regular house. So in this part, because I am going to do two parts, because it is basically just like building and furnishing two houses, we complete the outside build of the house in this one part, and we do the left side of the two houses. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. I did mess around with kind of like a bunch of ideas on the outside, just kind of switching up the colors, trying to make it really work. And the right side of the house, I kind of have this idea of just kind of doing really like grays and white wall or floor and door and detailed color scheme per se, but then the furniture would be like really big pops of color. And I was originally going to use that for this house, which I still might. But I do have another build that I'm doing right now where it is like all gray walls. For the majority of the living space, there is a couple places, a couple rooms that does have like blue or green or colored walls. And then the rest of the house is all gray, gray floor, gray walls, either like gray doors or black accent colors, and then just like full on color everywhere, which I am actually loving. The house is it's a modern house, but it's not usually like the style of the way I'll design or like build a house per se. Like from this house, it's very different from what I did. So I mean, I'm almost done it. I just have to furnish the downstairs, and then I'm basically done it. Yeah, it's just taking me a little bit. I'm going kind of room by room and just kind of really making sure that each detail is what I want it to be. So I don't know. I feel like on that house that I'm doing right now, like I'm really picky. And this house I was really picky as well. Like I am normally pretty picky with my builds, but I feel like I was just like really nitpicking everything on these last two that I've been doing. But yeah, again, like I hope you guys enjoy it or whatnot. So we're just going on the inside, just mirroring the details of the lot. As for the floor plans, I'm not gonna make it um, identical. I will switch it up a little bit. But like for bathroom wise, or do I keep it? Okay, never mind. No, floor plan. Apparently, I mirror the two. Um, but yeah, like it's something I can totally change. Like when I go back in, because like I said, the right side I haven't even touched it yet. All you see me do off the right side is what you see me do in this video. So there's still plenty of time to switch things up, make it completely different. Again, like if you guys have any ideas, drop them down below because I haven't started that build yet. But not the build, but like the furnishing, I haven't started that yet. So if you guys do have those ideas, drop them down below. I'll make sure I get to them. But yeah, I do like the left side. I like the first basis of what I got going on in the first house. I just kind of I like the way it ends up, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, I think it it works out pretty well. It is only two bedrooms. I need to count in my head. Yeah, 2 bedrooms, and then oh no, sorry, 3 bedrooms, and then we have kind of like a not a den, but kind of just a hangout room on the top floor. So we just have some skill items in there. I didn't want to make it like too indoor focused on what they could do or what they would do while hanging out in the house. Since it was supposed to be like a rental house idea, I wanted to bring it a lot of function outside as well. So I do end up doing that. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like I was jumping a little bit back and forth throughout this house. I feel like it'd just be me, not 100% sure. But yeah. So we're just going through, kind of adding some windows. I was looking at my build, the 1900s house, and I really like the windows that I use on there. So I'm bringing them into here. I feel like it kind of this house has like that modern feel, but then also kind of like the shape of the house I feel is kind of more olden era kind of feel. I don't know. That's just me. I'm not an expert in anything of this sorts, of course. But yeah, I really do like the way it turns out. And then with the huge pops of colors, this living room right here that gave me the idea with all the whites, and that really bright teal couch, I think works really well. And then we're just following through with the matching chairs. I really like this color though. Like I really feel like it really pops. And then I don't know about you guys, or if it's just me, I'm being crazy, but I feel like that blue rug like grounds the teal of the chair, so it makes it pop at the same time. Like it makes it feel like you're not trying to like bring like a crazy amount of color. You know, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I mean, in my mind, it kind of makes sense, but then again, you know, I'm kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of went to mirrors at first, but then I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's kind of get like the idea of like one of those kind of buffet banquet inlet counter. I don't know what it's called, to be honest, but I do get counters in there and kind of do like a, I don't know what it's called, but like it would kind of, I honestly don't know. Okay, I just want to call it like a breakfast banquet type thing. Like it's not really a banquet or anything to do with breakfast, but basically you just have the normal counters and then the tall wall counters with cabinets up top, so it kind of frames the whole thing. I don't know what that's called, but it's something. I don't know, but I think it really, really works. And then, yeah, just trying to get some more detail in. But yeah, no, I was just trying to get a lot of detail, not a lot of detail, but you know, some extra things into the living room. Kind of got to work, and then just bouncing into the living area, even though it is all one open floor plan. And yeah, so at first I was going to move the fireplace over here from the living area. Really changed my mind pretty fast on that, so we put the fireplace back in the living room and the kind of bench thing by the front door. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So we took like the long cabinets, and then we framed the wall again. Don't know how to explain it, but like this, like whatever this is, I don't know what you would call that, but again, since it is like a rental and it's not necessarily like somewhere that your Sims would, well, I built it in mind as a rental, so it's not like something that your Sims would use as an everyday living space. I thought, you know what, let's just get that fountain in, let's get the drinks in, you know, let's make it vacation friendly. You know, because when you're on vacation, you want to have a couple drinks, you want to relax. You know, you don't want kids running around everywhere, so that would be like the adults place, I guess you can say. Then I thought it was fitting to fill in the limes, and oh, I got rid of the chocolate fountain. Okay, if that was me, I'd put that back in there, because you know I love my strawberries and I love my chocolate and I love my fountains. And those three things that just make it fabulous. Do I know what I'm saying? No, not really. Alright, let's jump into the kitchen. Oh, no, I lied. Oh, no. I didn't. Okay, yeah. So kitchen, very basic, nothing too crazy. Just your simple, basic, and gourmet kitchen. Cause I don't know about you guys, but when I'm on vacation, well, I mean, like besides if I'm like camping or something, but like if I was to rent a home or something, then I want it to be very glamorous. Not glamorous, but I want to feel like I'm a very I don't want to say rich. I want to feel like I'm just like on top of the world, like it's glamour, glamour, glamour kind of idea, you know? Which is, yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. So, I mean, that's why I kind of go with like the glamour kind of feel. Nothing too rustic, because, like, for instance, I am planning on actually going to Vegas next year, again, for the third time. And like the last two times it was fine, like you get a hotel, it's nice, but this time I'm going with my sister who also YouTubes Queen. Her channel is linked into my channel. We're going, and she wanted to stay in the Barbie. Well, it's called the Pink Suite, but most people call it like the Barbie Suite at the Palms Hotel. And yeah, we were looking at it, and turns out it costs apparently $4 grand a night. So I told her, I'm like, no, we're not doing that. It does have like 3 bedrooms, full kitchen, dining room, living room. Like, it's insane. Like, it looks really freaking cool. But I was like, there is no way in chance that we can afford this. Like, literally, $4 grand, that would take me, for one night, it would take me 2 months just to afford one night. Plus, I need taxes. Or, plus taxes on the room. So I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. So, I mean, we're probably gonna. I've been looking at like other suites. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's one suite they have at the Bellagio. It's like 22 for I think it was like 6 nights or 7 nights for just over $2,000, and we're gonna be splitting it. So I mean, it's not too bad. So I haven't really proposed the idea to her yet. I actually see her tomorrow when we will do a collab type video. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but yeah, wish me luck, guys, because I'm gonna try and convince her to do that room instead. So there's no way that I can spend $4 grand for one room for one night. There's no way. Just saying. Anyways, upstairs, main bathroom. This would be, yeah, like I said, this would be the main bathroom. And this is also the same level as most of the bedrooms. This is the same level as the master bedroom, and just, I mean, normal bedroom per se. I did not include like a toddler bed in this house or crib. So if that's something that you would like to add in, you could definitely either knock out the little extracurricular activities I put in the corner by the master bedroom or whatnot. But yeah, like I said, I did not put it in here. Then we just want to kind of get that vacation-y feel of a picture, but I felt like the beach one was just a little bit too much for this space because it is basically an all-white bathroom. I just didn't think it works very well. And then yeah, so we're just into the I guess we're gonna call it the teenagers room. I don't know, it's super basic, like it's nothing too crazy. It's just like the bed, the dresser, not much really else. But I personally like the color theme and the scheme that is going on in it. I don't know, to me it works pretty well. And but yeah, of course if you guys don't like it, that's fine. Because it's already made, so I can't change it. I mean, technically I can, but am I going to? I don't know. We'd have to see about that one. And then we also have the balcony coming out of this room. Now, I mean, it would technically make more sense to make this room a little bit bigger and make it the master bedroom if it connects to the balcony. But I really wanted the master bedroom to be by the front windows that are kind of like the shape of like a bay window, but it's not actually a bay window. Speaking of bay windows, I think we need like an actual full-size wall bay window in The Sims 4, and something that you can actually like decorate with objects or an armoire or a side table, like anything, like I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I know like in Sims 3, when we had pets, dogs would actually sit on the ledge. Was that Sims 3 or Sims 2? Did we have pets in Sims 2? No. Yes, we did. We did have pets in Sims 2. Do we have them in Sims 3? Yeah, we did. In one of them, I can't remember, but the animals could actually sit on the bay window. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think we should get bay windows again, and possibly pets. And what's really exciting, well, not really exciting. I mean, it's exciting. We get the bowling stuff pack tomorrow for those of us in North America region, and yeah, that comes out pretty soon, probably around 10 a.m. tomorrow. It is 5:40 right now when I'm recording this. So I mean, we got some pretty cool build objects in that. And I was just watching Deligracy's cast review and her build and buy review. So yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. It gives a good in-depth of what we get. And yeah, I mean, it makes me excited to get it because I actually didn't watch the live stream on Twitch from Sam Guru. What Sam? What am I saying? From Sim Guru Graham. I did not watch that this time, and yeah, I don't know, but like I'm excited to get the bowling stuff pack now more that I see like per se the like the cast objects that we can get from it. Like I really like some of those tops that we got in the women's clothing. Like oh my gosh, like it looks freaking awesome. So I can't wait to get that stuff. And then like the color swatches that we have from the build buy objects, those are pretty sick as well. So I'm pretty excited to see those. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a really good pack, especially for the items that we get. It's not much, but hopefully it's worth it. And then this is just kind of like that little alleyway that I was talking about. We have the extracurricular objects, or skill building objects. And I did push the wall in just to kind of give the other house a little bit more room, since we do claim 4 extra squares on the bottom. So I'm giving them the 5 or 6 extra squares. Oh no, okay, never mind. So we kind of just even it out with the bottom, and then just throwing in a computer and bookshelf. But like again, I don't want this like using this house necessarily, like in my mind, to always be inside, because it is used. Like I built it in mind of a rental home, but of course it is completely livable. If you do want to use it just as like a regular house, you can easily use like one side as one family's and then the other side as another family's. It'd be really cool if you could do this as like an apartment type or like a townhouse kind of feel. I mean, it is basically like a townhouse in a sense, but like it's not. But again, you could use it like that, and then just throwing in some extra function outside of sitting area. I wasn't really sure how I wanted it to be per se, because it is kind of a weird spot and I wanted to get this fireplace thing in, but we land on this arrangement, which I think looks pretty good. And then just adding in some extra detail with this ivy climbing, yeah, like what is this called? Like when you get the ivy climbing in the house. Yeah, I can't think of what it's actually called. For some reason I want to say it's ground cover, but I know it's not that. So ground cover is basically just a plant that grows along the ground. Like it doesn't go up, it just goes along to, fill in spaces. And yeah, I know. I mean, I know some stuff about plants. I mean, I'm not really about it. My whole front yard used to be an entire front yard, and it is now a pathway of grass and gravel, and the rest of it is garden. Like, I think the biggest bed that we have up front is 20 feet 20 feet long and I want to say 6 feet width, something like that. I mean, it's pretty big, it's huge. And then like when you do garden beds, you have to dig them down 2 feet to like for good. I don't really know why. This is what my mom said, but like basically like for good, not for good soil, but so the plants can grow properly or better or whatnot. Anyways, the best way to do it is 2 feet. And yeah, I mean, it's a little bit insane because when well now what we have is like this ground tiller thing, so it's kind of like a okay. The best way to explain it is like a weed whacker, a chainsaw, and a lawnmower kind of smushed up into one. So basically, it's two blades on the bottom, and then when you turn it on, it they spin opposite opposite directions. No, the same direction, and then it tills the ground for you. So you're able to dig it faster. But yeah, we didn't have that when we did that bed. We had a shovel. That's it. We had a shovel for basically the entire thing until we hit clay. And then we spent maybe half a day trying to do it, and that's when we went out and bought the ground tiller thing, which like broke it up immediately. But yeah, like it took a while. A long while. And then after you're done digging in the bed, you have to build the soil up like half a foot above the ground level so the water drains off. Like it was just it was a nightmare. And then now my mom's always like, "Oh, come help me outside. Come help me do the garden." And I'm like, you kind of broke us on that one by now a little bit, a little bit. But like we did it so much for our kids, it's kind of we don't like doing it anymore. And I just realized that curtain is not on the window. Like it's in the middle. It's not sitting on it. Well, I mean, that's something that you guys have to. Well, no, I guess I can fix it because I have not uploaded this house yet. So when I upload part 2, I will upload when I finish the second side of the house, I will upload on the gallery so you guys are able to download it. And then yeah, gallery name is the same on here, Dion_YT. And then yeah, just working on the outside a little bit. I didn't want to do the right side yet because I do want that house to have its own personality. So we do just a little bit over on that side, just to kind of make it look right. And I was thinking about putting in a driveway, but then I was like, you know what? It's a vacation spot. They can just park on the street, and yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's like a super basic house. It's nothing too crazy. And I was gonna put fountains in, but then I was like, no, it doesn't work. Doesn't look good. So we just stick it in with the dance. And a little tip is when you are doing landscaping, don't try and do things in like even numbers. Try offset them in odd numbers. I learned and I've seen for myself that it looks more cohesive and better if we do like 1 or 3 or 5, like obviously like odd numbers, like don't try and put like 6 trees in. If you're gonna do it, put in 3 trees or put in 5 trees, because it looks a little bit more oomph, like it doesn't look so tried. It looks a little bit more natural, I guess is a good word to say it. I don't know. Is it? I'm not sure. But like I said, yeah, try and do things into threes. Now I know I only have 2 trees up on here, but I tried to disillusion it with the fountain, I guess is the good way. So you have like those 3 separate heights as well as the shrubs on the other side of the tree, which I think works pretty. And then we're just in the back with the gazebo, or the gazebo type idea. So I did make this outside as the common living space. So if you were to have like 2 houses or whatnot on this lot, they would have just this one space to kind of just hang out, get to know each other, become friends, do their thing. Lots of things to do in this backyard. We get a hot tub a bar, we get a fire pit, if I remember correctly, and monkey bars. And I think that's all we have. Oh, and I don't know if I said it, and a bar. think I said it. Don't really remember. But yeah, I mean I don't want to say it is what it is, but I think it works out pretty well. Yeah, I do change this up a little bit there, just to kind of make it fit in a little bit. And then using those heaters that we got, or the patio heaters that we got from Dine Out. Yeah, very useful for those. Like, you know, they fit in a lot of builds. And then, oh, and a bird feeder. That's what I forgot. I actually haven't used a bird feeder in any of my builds quite yet, like, or any like my builds quite yet, just because I don't know. I always forget that we have them. And also, there isn't going to be any screenshots in this yet, just because I kind of want to do all the screenshots in part 2, just because it is technically not quite done yet, so I don't want to do halfway shots. Or actually, I'm lying. Yeah, I know I lied. I'm actually going to put the screenshots in, so you guys can check them out, because technically it is 2 houses. And if you do, or if you did want to use like one side of the other house, you could easily literally just delete it. If you guys want, I'm just thinking, because I always could do, no, because then the roof would be kind of messed up. But yeah, no, like if you guys want to, you could easily like delete either side of the house if you just wanted that one house, or just knock down a couple walls in the on the main floor or the bottom floor, and then just kind of rearrange it, make it one big kitchen or dining room or living room or whatever you want to do, and then have the how many would it be? It'd be like the 6 bedrooms on top. So I mean, if this is one house, it is gonna be pretty big. So I mean, it could easily fit a family of 8 in like the total living spaces. As for like one house, you can easily get 1, 2, 3, 4 Sims. So 4 Sims. So 4 Sims per house. Or if you want to add in a bedroom, anything, anything to kind of, customize it so it works in your gameplay a little bit better. That's always a possibility. But yeah, we're just going to kind of finish up the landscaping in the backyard, and then we will be jumping into screenshots. And like out of most gardens, I actually do like this one because it's pretty small, still whimsical, using a lot of those romantic garden items that we got in the romantic garden pack. And then, yeah, and then just kind of making it kind of feel a little bit more lived in by using the dirt painting tool underneath the jungle gym or the monkey bars, whatever you want to call it. And then yeah, just kind of putting the finishing touches in, and we are just jumping into screenshots right about now. Right, so we have the front garden area, and this is the main entrance, living room, and dining room, and kitchen. Oops. And then just jumping into the bathroom that's on the main level, and this is the upstairs level kind of walkway interior, just with the kind of extra skill items. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Again, make sure you guys watch out for part 2, and if you have any ideas, comments, thoughts, make sure you put them down below. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys all soon.